talked briefly about this dream I had last night, what I can remember of it. So I was like, with this guy, I won't say who it is because I'm tired of saying the motherfucker's name. And we were getting married or something was getting ready to happen. So it was just gonna be me and him. And I didn't have the right kind of clothes. I didn't have my hair done. I didn't have shoes. I just didn't feel pretty. And whoever this guy is, I guess he had like all these other beautiful girlfriends, or at least these bitches thought they were beautiful. But they just had shit to make them beautiful. They had things, and they were kind of like laughing a little bit, like, this bitch, he don't really want you. He's not gonna really stay with you. It's just something to have fun with. And I remember this lady, this older lady, the black lady, came in, and she started talking to me, and because I was like in a room in his house, it was like a big house, like two or three stories or something like that, and I was like in a room, and he was somewhere else in that house with his people. And the lady was helping me, and I was getting ready and doing all this stuff in the mirror, and kind of excited, kind of not really wanting to be there, but kind of like, what else am I gonna do? And not really knowing how he felt about me, because I'm the type of person, if you really don't fuck with me like that, I don't really fuck with you. I'm not chasing no fucking man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do flirting to a certain extent, but I'm not about to chase you, especially if you got some bitches that think they're better than me, and maybe you think they're better than me. So be with one of them bitches, and I'll go find somebody that like me like that, because I know I can get somebody that like me like that. I know that. But the lady, she kind of stayed around me, like she was helping me, giving me little things to wear and shit like this, and suggestions, and she was just like analyzing me, trying to figure out what was up with me. And I didn't know who she was. I thought it was like his mom or something, but it really wasn't his mom. It was like his daughter's mom's mom. You feel me? It was like the mother of his child. And she just wanted to come and see what kind of person I was. And she was like, she liked me or whatever. And it was other parts to it. I just can't remember. That's the part I remember, because I remember being like on some kind of airport or bus station or something like that. And there was all kind of stuff happening, but I kept on ending up back in this room. And that's just what I remember. And I just remember he was somewhere, being whoever he is, this great man. And he was too busy for me at that moment. And I just kind of felt like I really didn't want to do it, because I have time to be competing with bitches I don't give a fuck about, in an environment that I'm really not trying to be in, and with a man who's really not showing that much interest. However, some reason I was supposed to be there with his ass, and I just kind of felt like the women around him really didn't like me, like his family or whatever. Whoever this lady was, she really wasn't his family like that, but she knew him. And I kind of woke up, I guess. I don't really remember. That was a dream I had last night. It was to further solidify that I'm done. I really don't care. And I know that any real woman would understand where I'm coming from. This is spiritual, so you have to understand the spiritual side of it, and you have to understand the reality of actually living a life of a woman on this planet. There's only so much you're going to do, because you're not going to feel right. And I done been through so much to where I don't want to do it. It's like I want to, but I don't. It's like I want to get ready, but I don't. It's like I just kind of want to, I just want him to pick me up and take me somewhere far away where I could just sit and be with him for some time so I can trust him. And truth be told, I really don't want anybody else picking me up because I really don't trust him, because I know my family said that he's the one that's supposed to pick me up. And I keep on sticking to that because I kind of know ain't nobody else picking me up anyways, because I'm just a toy to them. But for some reason, I know he feels me, and I know he can feel what I'm going through, so he knows this is serious. It's not a joke or whatever the fuck I'm saying. It's not something that I'm making up. It's really how it really is. Because I'm tired, like, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I'm tired. And I don't really want to be around people while I'm like this, because I'm not myself. And I don't want to burden anybody or put any bad energy on somebody, you know what I mean? It's kind of like I need to be reassured that it's okay for me to be happy and nobody's going to do nothing fucked up right in the middle of my happiness to fuck it up for me, so I could go back down to a fucking tunnel of hell. Because I don't want to really be around anybody but him for now. Or I don't want to be around anybody. Shit, I went through all this shit. I'm looking like shit. You know, I feel like shit. I really feel like shit, but I kind of feel like shit. There's a bunch of weird shit I done done. People may not understand that. They might be questioning it. Like, I don't even know if this dude could protect me from what's getting ready to fucking happen. If he was to pick me up, could he really protect me? Or would he want me to be fake like they're being faked? Because my story is out here on the internet and people know it. So I can't sit back and act like this isn't really happening. But him and the rest of the motherfuckers is singing and dancing and shit. They can act like that's like they're doing something cool, you know? They're just making cool music, but really they're fucking talking to me. So it's kind of like I'm just a crazy bitch out here by myself. I'm fucking, psycho or whatever the fuck. I don't want to have that perception because it's really not what it is. Hi, how are you? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel. I just want to get out of here for a minute and like recalibrate my fucking everything to something that's not so cruel. And like I said, that's why I'm here with Nipsey, because he understands me. He understands that I don't need a lot. He understands that I just need love. And I need somebody to ride for me like they love me like their fucking daughter or their mom or their sister. And that's just not a lot to ask for. So what the fuck am I? It was a fucking joke or something. That's how I feel. Like, at the least. Good to find out what's really going on with me on this planet. Because, as you know, y'all make all these songs and shit and really don't deal with the fuck going on in your life. So just imagine, I'm telling you what's really going on in my life. I don't really know what's going on in your life. Meaning, I don't really know. I can only guess and see what the fuck is on the news and what's on the internet, what's on the TV. I don't really know if that's what's really happening to you, but you know it's really happening to me because I'm really here. You feel me? Like everybody is insane, and I don't want to be around any fucking insane people. You feel me? And some part of me is like, oh, this is a military thing because we're at war, and it's like got to be like this to be in code to a certain extent. But then a part of me is like, that's just what motherfuckers is saying, because at the end of the day, the people doing this, they could be annihilated and be gotten rid of. It's not that fucking hard. It's just that nobody wants to take the position of the motherfucker that they're getting rid of. You understand? But I have the capability of doing it, because it wouldn't be me by myself, because nobody runs anything by themselves. They have other people with them. But right now, I'm just drained to the point where I don't even want to try anymore. I don't even want those things anymore. I just want to be somewhere in heaven, out of this place and out of this judgment and fuckery and torture. Because that's what it is. And it's like, the more I withstand, the harder they're going to come. And I don't want to deal with the harder parts of it because I want to maintain my mental stability. Nobody wants to get beat up by the fucking police over and over again. Nobody wants to get fucked up to where they fuck up a part of your body, like fuck up my back or my arm or something like that, because that's what the fuck I feel like they're trying to do. They're trying to damage my body so where I can't even walk around in comfort. And I went through 10 years of being in fucking pain from fucking getting hurt at work, which I find out was a hit on my ass.